Hello and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. So last time we went out and fought the humans, and that took quite a long time because they were just so very far away from us, and we took quite a while making sure that we didn't engage a Chaos Ogre along the way. And now we've got a couple of people in training going after Web of Steel. They're going to be fantastic when they come back, but we can't use them for the moment. It's going to be a couple of days yet. So let's see what missions we've got available now. We have a hard weird stone rush with half bad deployment. A hard horrors of Mordheim, marked for death with both kind of bad. Or we have a normal mark for death where everyone is all over the place. I think out of these three options, this is probably the better one. Mark for Death might be easier than Weird Stone Rush to actually perform, and it's got better loot throughout. Yeah, let's go for that. Did I remember to set everything at the end of last? I did not. Let's do that quickly. So these Warplock pistols can go. So can that handgun. Bow of Dismay I'll probably give to someone. We've got a lot of axes now. Definitely don't need axes of defiance though. That hammer of spellbinding is never going to get used, nor the innovation. Mace of conspiracy, we'll get rid of that now. Helmet of escape. It's a purple helmet, so I will keep hold of it. Get rid of this hunting rifle though. Draft of focus can go. Short bows we can't use. Luck trinket, get rid of that. And then we're down into the light armor and things. And we'll keep hold of most of these for the moment. Get rid of that. Don't need an extra bow. And then down to the white trash, which I can't be bothered to go through at the moment. Right, so back on with the mission. Line up today, we're taking Eladel out again. Crowthrell and Morpor. Morpor now being rank 10, we could swap him over for Rytosh. We'll have a think about that after this mission. For the moment, kind of want to keep this line up. And Grazgar, who is getting close to rank 10 himself.
Small groups of enemy warriors have been discovered across the area, scattered in fright. Before they can regroup, you break your warband into 3 patrols to intercept and engage your disorganized rivals.
For this one, I think we've actually come out slightly better. Alright, deployment options. There's all the weird stone. Yum. They're right in the middle here. I guess we should go here and here, and then just come at them. So let's start Svogaz over on this side, and we'll start Eladel next to him. Here. Huthor. Yeah, Huthor, you can actually go and support them over there. And then Viclops, you can be part of this lot. There we are. That's reasonable. Now, who can we see where? We can see their Rat Ogre already. And we can sort of see this Verminkin. And neither of them are our Mark for Death target. Let's send Svogaz to scout a bit. Yeah, they really are just scattered throughout the buildings. I suppose we could murder this guy. So if we spent 3 points on Daredevil and then just walked into combat, I think that's going to be our most effective start. Let's have a little look around further before we actually get too engaged. There's the guy. It's their leader. And is he downstairs in that building? Not sure. I think he's upstairs in the next window over, actually, or like up on the roof. Yeah. Okay, let's just kill our way over there slowly. So Svogaz first. Daredevil to increase our damage. Walk into combat. And then 3 attacks. Solid. Yeah, we don't care so much about the damage from that counterattack. It's very minimal. Nice. Very nearly completed. We'll go on sidestep here. We might be able to bring Huthel over or something to shoot. Oh, looks like he actually gets to go quite quickly. Oh, he's casting. Failure, but that's not cool. Now for their leader, who is, of course, the guy that we've actually got to kill. And then Eladel. Eladel can walk over and start off by ordering Svogaz to finish the job. Oh, I suppose we could Acid Breath to do it ourselves. That guy didn't have very much health left, did he? 10. Fairly certain we can just kill him with Acid Breath, which would be nice for a change. So let's get in here. Acid Breath. Not hit Svogaz. Good work. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but the area of effect is really where the benefit is there. Let's walk in here. Loot the body. Then if we cast Weapons of Destruction on Svogaz. And then move so that we are a little bit more behind him. I suppose we could also cast it on Huthel. What's our curse chance? 13%. That's fine. Failure to cast. Still doesn't matter that much. So end turn here. Careful approach means that they are less prone to getting shot, I believe. Ah, he's gone after Eladel. Okay. That's an annoying stun. That's going to be an injury roll, unfortunately, after this match is done. In the meantime, Huthel's got his work cut out for him. So we'll start with a hand shot, slow the guy down. Disappointing. Reload. Take another shot. That's okay. Can already see the buff from Eagle Eyes bypassing the armor a little. Just an extra 5% damage. All adds up a bit. So we're going to move to this slightly higher position and then go on dodge stance. Just kind of keeping ourselves out of the way a little. Cyclops. Did you see anyone? Possibly. Might even be able to come across here and help Eladel, actually. Just being very gentle with the advancing position. No shot through there, but possibly something through here? No. Right, in that case, let's see if we can see anyone through these buildings over here. Nothing at the moment. Ah, we can actually shoot him from here. That's great. Ah, that we can see these guys. Well, we probably want to hand shot this guy and slow him down a bit. Except he hasn't had his turn yet. Okay. let's move forwards to here. Should still be able to... Yeah, okay, we can shoot him. So we can scavenge this. Take these. And then get a couple of shots on this rat guy right next to us. So we'll start with a hand shot. Bad miss again. It's not that he's behind cover, it's that he's currently engaged in combat with Eladel. There we go. And then Mobhor, we're going to need you to come over and do some supporting, I'm afraid. Can't leave all of our archers out here in the open. So if we go on ambush stance here, that covers the back and the front nicely. Oh, he's going after Crowthrall. Well, it doesn't look like he does very much damage by default. That's fine. Switch weapons. So is he using Shuriken? Bit hard to tell. Warplock pistols by the look of it. So, Crowthrall, I guess if you want to cast Idol of Blood, then you can do 2 attacks and heal yourself up again. So drop this down. Probably going to be a curse. No, no curse. Not this time anyway, that's fine. And then we'll do 2 attacks. After this, parry stance, because he's only using a mace. Grazigar can come over and do something awful. Let's start off by insulting the guy. Makes him 10% easier to hit. And we are just in range of the idol's effect. Not that we need healing at the moment, but for next time. Parry stance, because we haven't got Web of Steel yet.
A new round has started.
And Svogaz, you can come and assist your boss. So we'll start with a blood offering rather than Daredevil this time. Ooh, a dodge. Okay. Shall I do it again? Could just do attacks. Yeah, nice. Now, we could do another attack, but Elazel, when he recovers, is going to probably be able to get the kill himself. So let's just delay for the moment. We'll let some other people go. Rat Ogre over there somewhere. Aw, scared little rat man. Just hold your guns above your head. Now for the leader. And then Eladel, stun recovery. Let's get a couple of attacks. They're automatic hits. There we go. 1 is all you needed. So we can do weapons of destruction now on Svogaz. Just got to keep him buffed for next time. And then I suppose we could run around a little. Who is where? We know their leader's still over in that building somewhere. Can we actually see him? My eyes must not be working. Am I looking in the wrong building? Is it the next one over? No, I don't think so. I think it is this. Oh, there he is. He's all the way up there. Well, we can cast Chains of Chaos on him for the moment. And then we can sort of stand back here on dodge stance. Svogaz can come up. And go on dodge himself. See if that works as bait. More rats moving around, but not really seeing anything. Let's reload with Viclops. I suppose we could also take shots at this guy. Yeah, let's help this fight. And we'll try and do a hand shot. Hey, that's good. And then reload. And this is as good a place as any to wait. So, she'll just, I suppose we'll go on dodge stance. Next up, Huthul. Huthul, you were really rubbish over here. Absolutely nothing to see at all. So, come down and round. If we bring you a bit further out, you might be able to shoot at their leader guy. Low ground plus cover. Well, we can turn that into just low ground. So here we are. One hit. Reload. Take another shot and then a reload again. And then more pour. Start with the blood offering. And then 3 attacks. 50 damage is very good. Nice. Great stun. You can do one more of those. He'll go out of action. Fantastic. Now you can start coming over to spook their leader. Ambush on the stairs. Okay. Well, we're just going to go on parry stance for the moment. I guess we've got to fight through this guy before we can get to their leader. Unless he decides to jump down. This little guy's panicked, so he's fleeing combat. As a result, we get 2 free attacks. 1 each. He's out of action. Just a mace? No, I don't care. Thrall, you can come over and, you know what, cast Boon of Ruin on, oh gosh, there's the Rat Ogre. I'm quite glad he's stuck in that doorway. There's no way he can actually get to us. So yeah, cast Boon of Ruin on the small guy. As he attacks, he's going to take damage. A little worried about my position for curses of my own guys. Let's give it a risk. Flare, that's fine. I suppose I could also cast Idol of Blood. Let's move around here and try and be less dangerous to our own guys. And we'll do Idol of Blood there. Failure. Is there a curse? Nope, no curse. That's fine. End turn. And Grazagar, who knows what you're going to do. Really, the only people I think left on their team are the leader, that Verminkin, and the Ogre. How about going around the back? You might find another way into the building. Well, there's kind of another way into the building, but it's not very useful. But you can still cut off this area just in case their leader decides to try and run away.
A new round has started.
Nothing that Svogaz can do unless he wants to fight the Ogre. Even then, I'm not sure if he can get into combat with it. It's a bit bit hard on the whole position. So best thing to do is just ambush stance, I suppose. If anything does come up, get right in there. Jump down. And charge straight at Crowthral. Okay. Well, very well done avoiding Svogaz. Probably should have taunted before you did your attack. Oh, things are about to get messy for them. Stupidity check. Daredevil. And then stuck on a wall. Yeah, you can't get through that door. So, Eladel. Suppose you can steal their idol. Force them to rout. Or we could just move around here and see if we can acid breath the two of them. Can I actually get in a position that I can do this without getting into combat? Kind of. So I can do this. That doesn't hit Mobhor. It also doesn't hit anyone else. It's not a huge amount of damage, truth be told. Probably better for me to just do weapons of destruction around the place. Put that on Crowthral as well. Just success. And then Chains of Chaos. Just to try and slow him down a bit. We will go on dodge stance. We're not in combat, but if anyone somehow comes around... Just one attack and a miss. Right, Heathel, you can come do something useful. You can, oh, that's a terrible chance to hit. It's the careful approach that makes the big difference there. Plus alertness, I suppose. So if you come down to here instead, that's a better chance against their leader. If we could get you higher up, there would be even better odds. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. In here and upstairs. And turn around. Like over here. Extra 10% chance to hit. It's made no difference on that first shot, but it might overall. Reload and do one more shot. Nope. Just a lot of posturing. Viclops, I suppose you can go to the same place. Don't care about the Idol of Blood. Can you actually not see him past Svogaz's big head? How about from here? No? Well, that's awkward, isn't it? Suppose we could try and go higher. Let's come back in here a bit. Pick up our original movement position spots. Where is it? There it is. Okay. All the way up. Still not great chance to hit. That's Viclops without two functioning eyes, though. Take an aim shot for the second one. Finally a hit. Reload and end your turn. And then Mobhor. Are you actually not in combat? Oh, you're not. Right. Sometimes engagements on stairs are a bit weird. But it does mean that you can go up to this guy. There goes his dodge. 1, 2, and 3. Very quickly grab the thing off his body. Warp trinket. Take this. We'll take that. That shield of protection is actually quite useful. One we don't care about so much. And they're going to be in route tests again. So we'll just go on dodge stance down here. Just wait and see what happens to them. Crow Thrall. You don't really need to do anything, but I suppose you could go and engage this guy if you want. Couple of misses, 1 hit though. Then parry stance because he's just using a mace. And Grazigar, again, not really anything for you to do here, mate. Bring you over and you can try and look angry at the rat ogre. I suppose you can insult this guy. And ambush.
A new round has started.
Let's just skip through this. Ambush stance for Svogaz. Just in case the ogre does manage to come through. And then they failed their route test. Which is kind of what I expected at this point. You take out their leader and most of their good troops. The only thing left to do a morale test with is a henchman or the impressive. And that ogre is stupid.
The decadent trappings of order shall be cast down. The triumph of chaos is inevitable. The Shadow Lord will remember his loyal servants, and they will have a place in the coming darkness.
Hey, Grazigar, max rank. Unfortunately, you can't see what made that up. But know that he got, was that 18 XP's worth of stuff? That seems a lot, actually. Eladel, light wound. That's fine. And he's made it up to 19 out of 30. So very close. Crow Thrall, doing well again. Probably want to start training him up in... Right. If I get strength up, he might be able to start training extra in some of his skills. We'll have to have a little nosy at that. Everyone else is already max rank, so nothing for them. Items. Nice new flail. We'll sell all of this stuff. More formula that we don't care about. So first up, let's pay for treatment. And pay wages. Let's go sell things. Fighting claws, don't care about. Warplock pistols of conspiracy. Yeah, don't care about those. Warplock pistols of slaying. They might be worth holding on to, just in case we do hire a rat at some point in the future. So I'll keep hold of those. Halberd of Carnage, get rid of that. Shield of Protection and Shield of Steel. I like both of those. We'll keep them for the moment. Sword of Perseverance can go. Marcat Mushrooms can go. Sell the crossbow because I can't use it. And the bracers. And everything else I will keep hold of. We definitely could sort through that a bit better in the future. I might do that off camera. So, first up, Eladel. What do we want to do with you at the moment? 12, 15, 13. So you're just getting more alertness for the time being. Crow Thrall, I think you're still getting more strength. Toughness is something we definitely want to increase at some point because we might increase his unstoppable level. But for the moment, strength is the focus. Down here, I think you're still getting intelligence. Let me just switch over to my other spreadsheet. 418.9. 418.9. Yeah. Let's get this to max first. Then we can worry about everything else for him. Do I actually want to do any training at the moment? Let's apply this. Because there are some useful passive skills here, like Dalb of Hatred and Dalb of Obscurity that I'm interested in. Certainly this one, increasing his melee and range resistance. I want to get that up to mastery level, and we can sort of start training our way towards that already. 3 days? Yeah, let's start that going. There's no point waiting. Spells will come later. Shame you can't do both at the same time. So next up, not training, just looking for stat allocations that I've missed. Here we go. Brazigar, you are now max rank. So we want 10, 12, 10 if at all possible. Have you actually had any injuries along the way? You have. Your strength has been reduced by 1. So as a result, I think that's probably going to be the best that we can do for you. Then on the mental, we want just up to leadership. Yep. And then you are as good as you're going to get, I think. And that looks like it. Alright, with one of our leaders currently injured, we don't really want to send the other one in for training, otherwise we'll have to resort to using Thorgar. So I'm going to wait a little while before I do any training there. Crothral is training, so we want to make sure that Rytosh isn't. The archers we did Eagle Eyes for last time, and these guys are still a couple of days off. So we're going to hold off just a little longer on doing more training across the board. So let's just see what happens overnight.
Market stock has been replenished.
New mission has come through, campaign missions. You may recall the last one we did was very, very long and obscure. Really not a fan of those, but we still might at some point have a nosy at those. Market stocks have been replenished.
A new mission is available.
A rat hunt. Yes, we might come to that in time. Let's have a look at the shop though. Grand sale. Everything is an additional 25% off. These are the interesting items that have arrived over here. Etheric focus. Kind of okay. Let's see. What out of these do I actually care about? Actually, I think nothing. Yeah, I think there's nothing in this list that gets me even remotely excited. Light Armor of Scribes is kind of a bit... Ooh, that's a little interesting. So maybe that could go on one of our leaders. What are you wearing? You're wearing better Light Armor of Scribes. You're wearing a Light Armor of Lookouts. Yeah, okay, so it would be an improvement for Thorgar. And you're wearing Light Armor of Spies. So it could arguably be described as an improvement, but I don't think buying something with a blue enchant is worth it at this stage. We want to hold out for those purples. Alright, so that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you ever so much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have and will be joining me for the next. Remember to like these videos if you like them and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I shall see you next time for another day in Mordheim, City of the Damned.